You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, King Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for the Real Housewives of New Jersey. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Real Housewives news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Hello and welcome all, come all to the Housewives of New Jersey. Tonight the episode was called Black as Ice. We are joined by Courtney Stewart. What up, boo?
Hi.
How you doing? So nice to have you here in spirit again on the phone line. And today in the studio we are joined by Brookshire. How you doing, boo?
I'm doing real lovely. It's a beautiful day outside. What you think?
It's freaking hot.
Well, you know, on the East Coast they just had a tornado, a storm, so I
hurricane,
appreciate
yeah.
the
Oh,
sunshine.
that's so horrible. Oh, my gosh.
No, we're doing
Cool
great.
it down about 20 degrees, Courtney. I cannot take it.
And remove the humidity.
Oh, my God. Well,
Yeah,
it's
the
not.
valley is
If you're from
rough.
the East
The
Coast,
valley
though,
is
you know
rough.
humidity. Here, it is not humid. Or
Yeah.
I don't think. I think it's dry.
The valley?
Oh, my gosh. It is drier. It is the armpit of the world here. And also, we have DJ Jesse Janney. What up, boo?
What up, AfterBuzzers?
How's my dude?
All right, please, before we get started, let's just talk about this. Guys, you can download us on iTunes. That is, go to the iTunes store. Type in AfterBuzz TV, Real Housewives of New Jersey. We're getting up there in the polls, so I know you're doing it. But just
I'm
hit
in the
subscribe.
poll.
It's free.
Yes,
You can't
Climb
beat
the
free.
pole.
Take our voices on the go. Also, Stitcher, STITCHER. You can download the app. It's free, and you can listen to us in your car.
Vroom,
Um,
vroom.
Stitching in the car.
And of course, you know, you can check us out, ustream.tv/AfterBuzzTV. And let's please talk about this episode because it was
Oh my
awesome.
gosh. It was on and popping. We're finally ready for this season to get cracking, right, Courtney?
Amen.
It's about time. We have been waiting for this glorious moment.
Yeah, it got a little intense, it seems.
Yeah.
It only took how many episodes? What episode are we on? Like 15?
They got that many in the
15,
season?
15.
That's pretty good.
You
Nice
know?
budget. All right, all right.
Oh yeah,
Bravo.
they're definitely doing their thing. Slowly
Same.
but surely this season. But I'm so glad we have a show tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to be easy
Something
because
to
there's
talk
so much
about.
drama this evening. But before we get to all the drama, let's go ahead and speak on the less dramatic things, such as a family business. Now, I am a grown woman. You're going to sit here and sell me black water? Are you serious right now? Is this happening?
Listen, everything needs to be sold, and you know it may got some special vitamins and nutrition in it. Everything that tastes good doesn't necessarily. Everything that's good for you don't always taste good.
I heard that.
So it
Good
just
for the
depends on-
soul, good for your life.
Right. And usually it's the stuff that's the worst. Look at not Dimetap, but what's the little red stuff that you take? Cough syrup. It's
I don't
horrible.
take cough
You don't-
medicine. It's disgusting.
Okay, well that's my point. So but it's good for you. It's good for you. So you know I get it. But they looked like they were a little shaky in the beginning about what they wanted to do. I didn't know if they were what are they?
Exactly.
That's what I would like to
They're
know.
like maybe it's used for party favors or whatnot. But I love me the Manzo family, and Chris took charge of that situation
Yeah.
and sold the black ice.
Yes, it's about personality.
Oh my gosh, he grabbed those sellers. He
Yeah.
really did. He was like, you know what? You're in the hands of Chris Manzo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of you.
And everybody thought that he was going to mess up because, he was a little goofy. But in sales, it takes being
Be yourself.
yourself, but knowing the product.
Absolutely. And I think he sold both, the
He
product
did.
and himself.
He did. And I think because the other people, when you put your heart, from just being an entrepreneur, when you put your heart and your soul into something, it's like a baby. You can't just let everybody hold your baby.
That's right.
You want to make sure that who your babysitter is going to be cool. I mean,
Exactly.
he was cool.
He made him comfortable. He sure did. And poor Albie, the golden child sitting in the back.
Oh.
He's going to be the business runner, I feel this time.
I was going to say, did you feel, I felt like he was going into that whole situation with, like, I'm going to take charge. I got this under control.
And he kind of got a little nervous.
Yeah, his brother took the reins right there.
He showed it.
I think it's good to have a blend. It's good to have a blend.
That seems to happen a lot between Albie and Chris, though.
You know?
It's that yin yang.
Yeah, as long as they don't be tripping about it later and like trying to be like, oh, you got the deal or you didn't. As long as they understand that.
I feel like
both.
Albie definitely has the maturity and Chris is the personality, the front runner.
Okay, yeah, definitely. You need it.
So onward ho. Like, good,
Wait, I just want to comment.
luck.
There was one comment that I loved because I love me some Caroline.
Okay,
And Caroline was like, what is this? She's like, you got two girls from Jersey trying to sell Blackwater.
But you know what? That is Chris, and that's Chris's forte. Like, he will sell you a piece of broken glass, like, and you'll be happy about it.
That's top salesman. I mean, the goal is to be able to sell the value. And again, they're buying into the person first and then
Absolutely.
the product. So
I agree.
If you're sold, everything else is just like how much it costs. If they got the funds for it, I mean, because they believe you. Works
Heard
out.
that.
So is the deal that they are trying to start a PR company? Like, I was just confused.
I was a little confused
Yeah.
too. All I gathered
think
from that
so.
is that they're living in some kind of family house, right? Did I catch that correctly?
The grandparents'
like
old
their
house.
business house or something.
Yeah, I think it was the grandparents' house. She said something about that they were like some sort of plastic factory or got into.
I see this turn into a frat house real quick. Real quick, you know?
Bring the booze.
You know? Yeah, the keg stands. Well, speaking of keg stands, we go to the hookah bar for Richie's birthday. How appropriate, Courtney. How appropriate.
I love it.
Okay, I have to ask.
I
Like,
hope you're going to ask what I want to ask. Go ahead.
oh no, please go.
What kind of hookah were they smoking that they were
Right.
acting like that?
I don't think
I've smoked
they
a hookah
knew.
before.
The girl said it
It's
was
flavored
marijuana.
tobacco.
They're like, woo,
They're
I'm
like,
feeling
I'm getting so
sensual.
high. I'm so getting high over here. Like, calm down. It's flavored tobacco.
I think y'all know the answer to that question.
And Kathy was like Snoop Dogg over there too. She's all blowing boats and shit in the smoke. I'm like, girl,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
she
know.
was an
or a mouth.
experienced smoker. Okay,
She's-
I see you, Kathy. But every week I see her, I like her a little bit more.
I do. I like her look. I like, that's the thing that I've been noticing about watching, and tuning in is that everybody has their own little distinct things about them. Their eyes, where they put their stuff together. I see old girl Teresa likes to be a little bit more extravagant. Now, what I know
that
we're
pink fur.
the pink that had
She's
the
got a
Not
fur.
pink, girl.
She has got a
Rainbow.
fur
the
in
antler
every
antennas
palette.
on it, right?
Okay,
Courtney, our fashionista,
Yeah.
please talk about that damn ugly ass jacket.
please, girl.
Well, what I have to say first is that wasn't it Melissa's? It's like, what was she wearing? Did you see that coat? I was like, Melissa, have you looked in the mirror ever?
It's the same jacket, right? Except in
Except
a
a
different,
different
color.
color.
Exactly. I was like, is this really happening to me right now? You guys are the same person.
That's
Well, I
funny.
give
She was
Melissa
mad.
that
She was
win
just mad she
because
didn't find
Yeah.
it first.
Melissa's was a little more tailored and a little more together.
nice color.
I think Teresa's is really loud, but I think that seems like her
It,
personality.
I thought
though.
it was appropriate for that particular party. It was a
Right.
makeup party. I
Right,
mean,
yeah, of course.
live on
definitely.
the edge, do your damn.
Right. I
But
definitely
those
understand
belly
that.
dancers, like, are you supposed to have like a
roll?
big? Okay, thank you. I didn't want to
two-tie
say it. I
around the
didn't want to
waistline.
be,
Yeah, I thought that too.
incorrect,
Like,
but
little
Softer
diamonds
in
were
the middle,
blending
but
in.
not quite that much.
I was watching the show at home with my friends, and they said that you're supposed to have it so like you
No,
can
no, no.
roll your stomach.
my-
I don't know if it's true.
My
I
mom
don't
is
know.
a belly dancer, or used to be a belly dancer,
Uh-huh.
and you're supposed to have a little
little
some
curve?
baby, a little baby, there.
Holla.
But
Yeah.
that was like some like ocean
Fried
spray,
chicken
like,
I'm like,
mashed
whoa,
potatoes.
sizzling chicken.
and went to sleep right
Those were
after.
comforting.
But
A
what
few
is
times.
what is this belly dancing theme within the Real Housewives this season? Because didn't we have belly
Oh yeah,
dances last
Kathy
week?
is just a little
at
bit
the
weird. I
goddess
think.
party?
Yeah, she has
Well,
a
I
goddess
think
party,
Kathy's
and
just trying
now
to bring her hubby's culture. She's like, we're not
Aw.
just Italian. My
Definitely.
husband's Middle Eastern.
Right.
she's like Lebanese for
thoughtful.
life.
Right. I can understand that for sure.
She tries different things. Pats on the back to her. I like her this season. I think now that we're later in the season.
So,
Yeah, she was annoying at first.
Melissa, I think that is the awesomest thing that she is able to have been wanting to sing her whole life and perform. And now,
no, you didn't.
You know, and I'm not saying that she's the best singer, but I'm talking about the simple fact that it's happening. You know, you putting a goal to mine and it's happening.
Courtney,
You
let it
feel
out.
me? Let it out, Courtney. I want to
Express
hear
yourself.
what you gotta say. Because
Wait. Because Courtney, before you go, now see, Brookshire, you brought this to me in a whole different context.
Right.
You were like, you know, she wanted to be a singer. She ain't that great of a singer, but at least it's coming through like within her reality
look
show.
at the footage.
She's
They went
getting
back to 86,
fame.
didn't they? I was 89.
I was 89.
Oh wait, when her as like a little dog
On the table, performing, it kind of gave you the Beyonce thing.
Yeah,
you know,
except
when she
they
was
sure
like, my
didn't-
name is, you know,
They didn't
Beyonce.
play the audio though.
Isn't
That's
it funny how
right.
they didn't play the audio?
I just caught that. There was
And
some.
Beyonce got the resume. Just saying.
They didn't
And they
play
had that
the audio.
awkward like voiceover that was supposed to be her father, like, good job.
I mean, I
Right.
recognize the
That was hot,
confidence,
though.
and I give her props there, but
Right.
we didn't have much material to base opinions off of, quite honestly.
Well, no.
But I mean, I appreciate her confidence, and I hope she gets out there and does what she's gonna do. But Courtney, go ahead.
I don't ever knock anybody's hustle.
You
so
know?
if that's her hustle, that's her hustle. But oh my God, she is
Do you
one
feel
of
like
the
you're on
chicks
display
that I
right
just
now?
Look at and want to strangle.
Oh, wow.
It
You-
seems so fake, and the emotion about the father seems fake.
Yeah.
And I was annoyed with the sisters, like hanging out, like, oh my God. And it
Well,
was
they were there to make her
irritating,
feel
all of it.
comfortable, but she needed the help. I will say that.
Ugh. Ugh. I
Gotta
just
have
wish
that
she were a
team.
more likable person.
Exactly. But you
Then
know
I
what?
could be
Her
like,
and her husband,
Congratulations, you're getting your dream.
you know, I found more than ever in this episode, I had a little Joe and Melissa epiphany. I feel like they're the exact
too.
same person
What do you mean? Like, how do you figure?
because they're both playing it. They're not playing it up for the camera. I just feel like their belief system is very alike. Like I wouldn't call them fake, but I wouldn't call them
They are
genuine
fake.
either. You know what I mean?
They are fake.
And
They
I
are
feel
so
like
fake.
both Joes keep the banter going because we see that text message and that seemed pretty serious.
It seemed
Like,
very
Are we talking about
serious.
text message now?
let's do
Can we-
it. Sorry.
Courtney's right.
Jumping ahead,
This is so
And-
painful to be on the phone. I so wish I was there today.
Dude, I wish you were too, Boo. Honestly, there's
It
so
is
much to talk
killing
about.
me.
I know we're getting to the juice, but we got to discuss the little things first.
Okay.
I know you're like,
Oh my
if we
God.
must.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm like trying to
Boo.
keep quiet so my dog doesn't start barking.
Oh, how is your little puppy?
He's eating my shoe right now, but it's keeping him quiet.
You
So
better
it's a
restrain
Swiffer,
that
it's not a real
dog.
shoe.
Oh boy, next thing is gonna be your homework. I'm telling
No, he can have the homework as long as he don't mess with the real shoes. But he's keeping it quiet
Heard,
right
stay
now.
out
Yeah,
the Louis.
you. That's a damage. I had a dog one time pee in my shoe. I don't know if it was a friend's
Oh.
dog. I don't know if they didn't like me. I don't know what it was. I felt a little disrespected because there was
You
a lot of
were.
shoes over there,
Oh
but
my
they decided
gosh.
to pee on mine. Like 25 pairs sitting on the
real
side.
unfortunate.
I was
That-
kind of
Think of
wondering.
it as your
That
shoe
is
was
wild.
really special.
He kinda
because
looked at
they
me a
only
certain kinda
pee
way.
in
I
very
caught that.
specific places.
They're very specific, so you take that as a compliment.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They're choosy.
Well, I would have preferred him send me a text message about
You
what he was
know?
going to do. You
Exactly.
know?
Maybe an email. a
You
little
feel me? Like, oh
yellow
boy, did. At
Post-it.
least give me the warning so I can kind of, you know.
Figure the situation before you step into it.
All right, so
Yeah.
do you guys think the text messages were a little blown out of proportion?
Absolutely, because it was over nothing. Like she invited them to come out for her signing, and they actually were going to show their support this time around, which I thought that was kind of big of them. But now the dudes are fighting.
Well, I wanted to see what the text message was above the one that said, "Stupid ass, I just saw what you wrote," because they were real keen on showing us what all the other text messages said. But what caused him to say, "Stupid ass, I just seen what you wrote"?
I think if somebody
Because-
called me a stupid ass, I would just laugh at them because
Right, because that didn't sound like he was saying it disrespectfully. I felt like
that's just lame.
something was taken out of context, and he was like, "Oh, you fucking dumbass!" Like,
Yeah.
That's why you don't do text
That's how they
messages.
do it in Jersey.
Or emails. When you got something you want to say to somebody, you say it, because just those words can be you never know what's
Amen,
going
child.
on. I've had some text messages that came across the wrong way, and I felt like the person was actually saying it to me. I was like, hold on 1 second. I can't even type. I can't text fast enough. Let me call you.
You know?
You got to figure
Express
it out.
yourself.
Mm-hmm. Drama.
I don't know. I think that was great that they actually did go in and show their support despite all that bullshit.
You got to be the bigger person.
And
to
he
move
grabbed all
past
the
of it.
books, and I was like, oh.
Right. But then he
so
hemmed her up like, hey, tell your man he can see me. Stop doing the texts. Like, I feel him, but it was the wrong place, wrong time. I don't think that was the appropriate spot.
Exactly.
Must be a crazy situation to be between family and your husband.
No.
No. She definitely sided with her brother this time.
Right.
And we'll definitely go there for sure. But Ashley, of course, was fashionably late to Lauren's cosmetic opening.
yo, how pissed did Lauren look?
Dude,
sitting in
she's
that
like,
shit?
what? Do you think that she liked the shirts? Because
No, I don't think she liked
I
it.
thought they were awful.
Yeah.
I don't think that she cared for him, but I liked them.
No, I mean, let me give it this. The graphic was nice.
Right.
If
But
it
it
was
came
on
down
a
to
piece of
last
paper, but like on a
minute.
white, like literally a white V-neck, like looked like it just got pulled out the hangs, and they literally just ironed that shit right on.
Like
And
the
it's
t-shirts on
in
the
a
boulevard.
cosmetic store. I'm not sure I would choose white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just me.
No, is she selling
Well,
them
they
with
had
a
to do it
bottle
at
of
the last
perfume?
minute because Ashley was supposed to do everything, and of course she didn't do anything. Her
Exactly.
mediocrity is disgusting.
Jacqueline is like ready to throw that going away party. She's like, the witch is gone. She's just tiptoeing around the house, like trying to avoid eye contact. And quite frankly, I am too.
So, like, what is the?
Because she gonna
Ashley's
be out
problem?
here in California very soon.
What is the deal? Is it just trying to grow up? Is it just that's the whole phase with it? Just wanting to get on her own, and she's like bugging out.
She's
What's the
a
problem?
selfish biatch.
She is,
That's her
exactly.
deal.
Like, honestly, if you've been watching the show with me and Courtney, like, we go cuffs on this one. Dude, we do not appreciate her badass attitude and the way she treats her family. She has the best one.
I see, and she's just kind of doing what she wants to. Now, I got a quick question, and it just popped in my head about children. What was up with Teresa's kid? And
They bad as hell.
like,
Exactly.
you know, and she
She
giving
can't
her a
even
high five, and she didn't. What was up with that?
She like fell into the salads.
right, booty all up in there, toss salad.
You're
you know,
in
if
a
you-
grocery store, like,
you know.
Like,
take
good
the
job,
reins.
baby toss salad.
Yeah,
That
she's
ain't
like,
right.
good job, way to be
No.
good. Like she tries to say to the camera all day that she has control over her children, that she's the mother, and what she says goes.
Right.
Do you believe that?
I didn't see that.
Me either.
I saw a problem brewing.
Exactly.
You see how her kids
All
I
right,
think
had.
it's
so
an
starting.
indicator of a hot mess she's been this whole season because her
For
kids are out
real.
of control.
Did you see the
Melania
temper
needs to get
tantrums?
Smacked up and dragged out the store.
And I feel like Melania used to be the baby. Now that she's not the baby anymore, she's in her like horrible force. Something. She's just acting a fool.
You
I
said
could have
horrible
straight
force.
up climbed up on the produce. Like,
You know,
Right,
she's
on
like,
the
"Do you have to get down there?" Let me
Good
just say
girl.
this. You know, if that was my kid, I would get off of my cell phone and take her to the car.
I wouldn't even take it to the
Okay.
car. People would
Okay.
be yelling at me for beating
It
my
would've been like
child
one of
in
them
the
Hold
like,
on
store.
who
one
is gonna
second.
buy that
You
salad?
know?
That's disgusting.
You feel me? Like you would have grabbed one arm, should have been hanging like.
Yes.
Like, no, girl,
Get
you.
down.
This
Hold
is
on one
not
second.
a
Excuse
chair.
me.
For real.
Definitely. But they set it up though. How long? Stay right here. Mommy needs to use the phone. She knew.
Yeah, but you can't rely on the cameraman to watch your baby.
No,
I'm
but
just saying, you're not getting paid
other
hourly.
adults right around.
For real. I'm just saying.
That's in the contract. You
Right,
are
she
also
yells
a
at me,
nanny.
y'all wasn't watching my kid?
They were watching
for
all
real.
right.
She's like, "I'ma
all the
sue
footage. Neglect.
I helped her up on the pedestal.
Right. We put that little box, that salad that she stepped on to get up there. That was us. We kicked it over there to her.
Oh my gosh.
Horrible.
Oh my God. Are you guys ready
Oh boy.
for the mother FN finale of this particular episode?
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Judice was looking like Hitler at that table trying to get everybody riled up and on
Wow.
his team. Like, really? He's just, I feel like when people make a scene like that, they're just drawing negative attention to themselves.
Well, of course, wasn't he drunk too?
Yes, he was so drunk. Teresa
he
gets
chipped his
home
tooth.
and Teresa gets home and she's like, how many bottles of wine did you have? Courtney, do you
14
think that
probably.
their relationship is a little physical? Because that's what I grasped from this episode.
Yeah.
Here's what
For
I
real.
think.
I'm like ready for him to snatch her up.
He told her, shut up. Like,
Okay, like finger in the
Sit
face.
I
down.
don't know. Go ahead,
I don't
Courtney.
think that it's been physical in the past. I think that he is aggressive and he is abrasive and he is a drinker.
Snowballing.
And I think with all the drama, he's become a much heavier drinker than he ever was in the past.
I can
Yeah.
believe that.
But that being said, that scene, even though I thought it was really weird that all those random people were at their house, and
Right,
he was,
looking
running
like-
off at the mouth.
Yeah, because I've never even heard of them, never seen them before. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're
we've
recent
never seen them
friends.
before. They never have people over their house like that. But regardless, like, okay, as drunk as Joe Giudice was, and him busting his face on the floor was a hot mess.
He sure did. He's like, hey, everybody, look what I can do.
Wow.
Boom.
That was beyond ridiculous. But
And then
one thing you
scares
can
the
say,
crap out of Gia so bad she's crying.
I know. I'm thinking the
She's like,
commercials made it sound
"No!"
like
he hit her
Right.
or something. Like what? Better calm down in there
and you
with your
notice her
cartwheels.
cell phone in her hand as she was doing it.
She's like,
Was that a
yeah,
cell
she's trying to
phone?
like cover her eyes with her cell phone. She's like,
like,
no.
it's too much.
You know, she's like, I just can't take it, Daddy. You're embarrassing yourself.
Don't
You're
you see the
embarrassing
cameras?
yourself. She's like, Daddy, my acting career. What about me?
Mommy already schooled me.
Okay. She's
That was
like,
their bedtime
no, Dad,
story.
I do the gymnastics. I do the cartwheels right here. You.
My time.
She's like, you do the drinking.
right.
Right over there at the
For now.
grown-up table.
For now. That's funny.
For now. Yeah, for now.
But you have to say one thing, though.
Oh, I
drunk
have
as he
many
was,
things.
drunk people tell the truth. Okay?
You, well, some
Well, there's
lies,
sort of
like
truth.
miscombobulated truth.
A little slur, a little drool.
It be
Exactly.
messy, it might be kind of crazy, and it might be a little extra, but they tell the truth. And
They
I
speak
feel
from
like the situation with her
place.
brother and him, like the first text message about him being fake and why are they, because he told him not to come to her book signing or whatever because you're faking it, you're just doing this for the cameras, whatever.
For
I'm
whatever
sorry, at this
reason,
point,
whatever
I think
reason
Joe
is, like,
Giudice is
driving
a hot
them.
mess, but I'm on his side, and I think her brother is the shady one, and I think the wife only encourages him to continue to be shady because it makes her feel good about herself.
I feel like they're the exact same person. That's why they encourage each other that particular way. But
You know.
I agree. It definitely, what made me even think that even more so was the genuineness when Kathy and her husband came in.
I know.
That was the cutest
Yes.
thing.
It
She's like,
warmed
I
my
had my
heart."
own book, and then she bought another book, and like she started getting teary eyed. Like that
Right.
was too
Oh,
adorable.
she gave kisses.
But that's real. That's real shit right there.
Real
but then
love.
for Joe and Melissa to come in, everything they
When
did.
it's almost over, it's over, basically.
It was
Yeah.
over, but at the same token, knowing
thought it
how
was
those book
nice.
things go, you don't know how long they're gonna last. There weren't that many people at this one, so I mean,
and she was like
it
stationed in
probably
the
was-
Borders Corner kids section.
But that's how they are.
But it was a prequel to the prequel. It was to the
To her second
new book that hasn't even launched yet. She said, right?
That's right.
Right.
So
Advertising.
where I got the fakeness was if you noticed everything that Joe and Melissa said was a subtle jab. First of all, he
Yep.
said write something in the book. She didn't know what to write. She wrote a really nice thing. She started tearing up. He saw that. He said, "Read it to me."
I know.
Read
like,
it to me.
Like he's
I
gonna grab
thought-
the back of her
I
head.
wasn't
Like,
sure
what's
if that was a bad
say?
thing or
So
not.
okay, I felt the same way until Melissa's in the back, like saying things like, "You know we wanted to come here. You know we want to come every time. You
Right.
see we came. You see."
Well, she's just trying to prove that, hey, we're trying.
Right, but is she
And
trying
rubber
to prove,
facing it while
that's
she's
what I'm
doing
saying.
But if
it.
you're trying, you don't have to prove it. That's the
Heard.
point.
Right.
Exactly. You know, like it shows the fact that you came. That's awesome. Like you didn't have to say anything. You bought 10 books. Whether she wrote something in it or not, she's your sister, so she can write that whenever.
They
But
can-
y'all were sitting there trying to rub stuff in her face. You made that whole text message thing bigger than it really was. Because if you were
Yes.
the bigger person, you could just drop it. Because you know
Or
why.
you could have said, I'm coming to my sister's thing. I'm
Right.
sorry that affects you, whatever. You don't call him a stupid ass and go
Right.
his direction either.
And you know why he's upset with you. It's not like you're brand new to this situation. You
Right.
know what he's upset about, and you could man up and explain what you've done wrong.
Heard.
And why didn't he hug his sister for real at the end when he left?
I thought they.
No.
Mm.
It was like an awkward, like,
Oh,
one hand
no.
over the
And she
table.
commented on
Stick
it.
the
She
butt
was like,
out.
all I wanted him to do was
Uncomfortable.
hug me.
Mm.
Oh.
Now that's her little brother, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
So sad.
Awkward.
But you know what? We're going to figure out all this situation in time. Everything will reveal itself.
I guess.
And let's go to a commercial and then back for predictions.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
Ah.
All right, so we have little
Welcome
Miss
back.
Melissa Gorga's single on display. I know Courtney wanted to listen to this.
Yeah, Courtney. Is it first on your
Pushing
iPod?
down.
Some real talent right here, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Just pissing my dog off. He started
Oh, don't wake the puppy.
We don't want to piss Courtney's dog off.
That's
I
funny.
think musically it's amazing.
And now,
I mean, the beat's nice.
That's what I'm saying. Musically, it's perfect. The production was great, minus the voice.
What do we have here?
So, predictions for next week, Jesse.
My prediction.
boy.
Well, it's not for next week. It's actually for next year. Courtney and I, we did the VMAs last night. We thought it was a hot mess. So I'm predicting Melissa Gorga will be performing next year at the VMAs.
No.
Wow.
See,
No.
Jesse, I'm mad you said that, right? Because I'm sitting here thinking I'm so stressed out after how bad the VMAs were yesterday, and I'm
Really?
so mad about
So
it.
I didn't
think
miss
you played
anything,
that
right?
I
garbage.
think so.
If you guys want to catch
thought
our thoughts, you can watch ustream.tv/AfterBuzzTV. Check out the 2011 MTV VMAs. I mean, we gave
I'm gonna
credit
be
where
there
credit
for
was
show.
due.
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
Credit where credit was due, but was there a lot of credit
Hold up.
given?
Did somebody just say they thought it was pretty
I
good?
thought
Yep.
it was
That.
pretty good, and plus I TiVoed through a lot of it. I rewinded a little bit, but for the most part, I
had to rewind.
I will fast forward. Sorry, I fast. Oops.
Wait, but both of those things are not good when you're
Well,
trying
I
to enjoy a television show.
But listen, you record it and then you get to the main part. So the parts that's the privilege of having the fast forward button. I got to the major parts that were great. So from my point of view, it was good. I guess for those that just had to watch it.
I know Courtney wishes we could have just went to the to the good parts, but we sat
Right.
through the entire 2.5
Okay.
hours. But to
Yeah.
tie it into the predictions of this, there were more reality TV stars there than musical performers. They kept going to the same 5 performers.
Well, that's
And the
what
shots of the
MTV
audience.
does is they really tie in music and TV.
Yeah. So that's my
Except they
prediction.
left out the music this year.
Well, MTV
But I
is
could
leaving out music
definitely
all the
picture
time.
like Luann, Gretchen, Melissa performing
After
all
they
together.
go on tour.
Wow.
They're
We
like
spoke
the
about
reality divas.
They are.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Let's see.
I
Stay
can't- I'm
tuned.
speechless.
Do we
That
think we're
never
going to get a
happened.
physical fight next week, though?
Oh, I'm waiting for the tornado. I am waiting for it. That is actually my prediction. I want to see the Joes duke it out. They keep this family feud a burning.
That's gonna be rough because
Handle it like a man. Duke
Teresa's
it out.
husband's pretty beefy, so and so is Joe. So that's
They're
gonna
both
be
pretty
that's
juicy
what
and beefy.
That's gonna be a pretty unique thing. Hopefully, if it happens, they're both drunk, so they won't feel anything. You feel
You
me?
know? Exactly. And hopefully they're wearing like a
That would be
mouth
so
guard so they
amazing.
don't lose any more teeth.
Right. You talking about caging somebody's mouth? It's already having his hemmed up. You got to watch what you say.
I'm just saying you got to keep your girl even.
Yeah, because even is
Bad look when you're on
Even's a
TV.
plus.
Courtney, what do you predict?
I predict that I don't even know. I just hope that they figure it out because the scene that I saw is the one Gia's crying because I don't know where they're at, some party, and she wants to be with her family. And it breaks my heart that she can't get her way with her godfather/uncle, and it's so sad. And I would just
She
like
loves
for
her
Melissa
Joey.
to slightly get hit with an elbow.
A flying Macho Man Randy Savage elbow.
Yeah, just a random elbow. Somebody slipped, oops, I didn't mean to do that, and then I'd be all right.
Like, honestly, season 1, the big drama was Teresa flipping a table. Now, Joe is sitting here saying, like, we'll fight until the death. I'm like, okay, please, Juice head, like, relax.
Got him a juice head.
No, that's what they say on the Jersey Shore. They call each other Juice heads.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so what do you predict next week?
I predict that the black water will sell in millions of homes
I agree.
all over the world.
I agree.
And their
I
PR
tried the
marketing,
black water, though.
whatever they call it,
Oh,
will
what,
work.
Courtney?
I want to try the black water.
You
I
wanna-
kind of do too, and see if it tastes delicious as it
I'm
looks.
gonna get
I
some
wonder if it
food
gets rid
color
of-
and put in some yellow and be like, who
Yeah.
wants yellow water?
Green eggs and ham, baby. Let's
It probably
do it.
removes kidney stones. I'm sure that's on the label
We'll
somewhere.
have to test that out.
Yeah.
Definitely. Drinks for next week. Well, that is
Chill it on ice, maybe.
all for me, Jesse.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Christina, you made it in. I'm very happy to see your shining, bubbly face. Courtney, thank you so much for calling in. Always appreciate your commentary. And Brookshire, thank you for joining the AfterBuzz TV family. And if you guys are listening, you want to join us in about an hour, we're going to have Miss Natalie Nunn from the Bad Girls Club stop by.
Girls.
And
And Miss
we're going to
Deidre.
get all the drama
That's
should be
right.
to be told. So until
Yeah.
next week, next time, peace out.
Later. Love you, Jesse.
Peace.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Buzz you later.
Oh, that was so cute.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.